Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's Edwin Andre coming back with another video today. Now, if you read the title of the video, you already know what this video is going to be about. And that's, of course, 5 things we don't want to see in NBA 2K21 Next Gen's Redacted. Because, well, basically, for those y'all that don't know or those y'all that don't realize, this video is basically talking about things that we don't want to see from the current gen, my park and the neighborhood and all that stuff, and, you know, current gen 2K21 for the, next gen. Because, of course, next gen is going to be called Redacted. So this video is strictly about the, redacted slash park stuff, because redacted and park is basically the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It might be called My World or Next Gen, but anyway, this video is about, the My World redacted park neighborhood size. Now, everything I said in the next gen possibilities for the redacted was what I want to see in the redacted slash neighborhood and park. But in this video, we're talking about things I don't want to see. So it's literally a reverse of what that video was, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And as a quick side note, what I'm saying in this video also can apply to 2K22, 23, 24, 25, and etc. Because, we on next gen, you know what I'm saying? The next gen, we got a lot of time, so you know what I'm saying? I also figured that since the game's close to coming out, then why not, make it apply to more than one game? So I don't know. Anyway, I believe that in this video, I'm going to have a lot of good points and a lot of stuff that y'all would agree with. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the first thing. Now, off the rip, I'm going to say right now that we don't know how redacted is going to look like in terms of, format and layout. But when it comes to 2K21 on next gen, one thing I have confidence in assuming is that they're going to go with the same layout that they had when, my park with this current generation. And when it comes to the current gen format, we don't have instant matchmaking. Now, that's not really a bad thing in a sense because more games are starting to go to, open world, free roam route. And most gamers like open world free roam as long as it's implemented the right way, because every gamer knows that there's no point in having an open world if there's nothing to do in it. Which actually leads me into my first point, because the thing is with 2K21 current gen, a lot of players just stand around in the park, and that means that there's a lot of games that can't be played because there's a lot of open courts that's not taken. So when you go into the park and actually try to get a game in, oftentimes you only got like 2 courts to choose from, which are usually both full. Because let's be real here, 99% of the time, the 2 courts that have activity going on at them are usually both full with games going on them. So as a result, you gotta wait like 20 minutes for a game that you're not even sure you're gonna be able to get into, because you're not sure whether or not the guys that just won the game are gonna stay on the spot or just run from you, because for some weird reason, guys that win usually like to run. I don't know why. They're just weird. I don't know. But this happens usually whether you're with your friends or with randoms. It's going to happen regardless. And because the guys that win sometimes run, you're just sitting there stuck with nothing to do. So then you're just sitting there idle. Personally, I usually don't sit idle, but a lot of players do that, which as a result is creating a lot of inactivity in the park, which as a result of that, makes you have to go into a whole new park and wait like about 10 minutes to get into a whole new park after the load time is finished loading. Of course, with the new generation consoles coming out, the loading time shouldn't be a problem because the next gen console should have faster load times, but you're still left with the tedious process of having to go to a whole new park and do that over and over and over again. Again, I don't know what the redacted is going to be like in next gen or the My World or whatever it's going to be called, but what I do know is that if the redacted is this new, completely different and exciting experience that 2K is promising us for next gen, then it's still going to be a hassle of running around in idle areas unless 2K finds a way to spawn in players more frequently than how they have it right now. It doesn't matter how exciting slash innovative the redacted is going to be if there's going to be a lot of people that's idle in the redacted area on next gen. So anyway, that's it for the first thing. So now let's go to the second thing. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not one that cares that much about making my player look clean and fresh and all that stuff, but I mean, I don't want to be wearing a brown shirt and nothing like that. But anyway, my point is for next gen with the redacted, I'm pretty sure with the next gen graphics, the clothing and all that stuff is going to look a whole lot better and a whole lot more realistic in the redacted area. More form fitting and more realistic looking and all that stuff and a lot better looking. But even though the clothes should look a whole lot better and more realistic, that's still not an excuse to make the clothes expensive, because we all know that in current gen, the clothes are way too expensive. That's one thing I do not want to see return in next gen is the expensive prices for clothing and all that. There is no reason why a do-rag in 2K21 next gen should cost 15,000 to 20,000 VC. Because if you do the math, 15 to 20,000 VC costs more than an actual do-rag in real life. Because on current gen to buy VC, like 15,000 VC is like $5. Now, to buy a Wave Enforcer do-rag at Walmart costs you like $3. See what I'm saying? Do-rags in 2K, which is a virtual video game, a virtual do-rag costs more than a do-rag in real life from Walmart. A Wave Enforcer do-rag at that. The do-rags and swags ain't even name brand. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. A skateboard or a bike in 2K21 costs like what? 150k VC? Now that is equivalent to the price of like a bike in real life, like a cheap bike, but we talking about a virtual bike versus a real bike. There's no reason why a virtual bike should cost the same as a real bike in real life. Like, 2K needs to stop with this, man. So that's another thing I don't want to see a next gen come back is expensive prices for clothes and bikes and stuff. They don't need to be expensive. But that's it for number 2. So now let's go to number 3. In the redacted, we do not need, I repeat, we do not need that Gatorade training facility for weekly boost. That thing is so weak. Yo, the Gatorade snacks and the Gatorade drinks and all that stuff and all that stamina boost stuff cost probably more than the actual clothes do on my last point I was talking about. Like, we don't need that in next gen. Nobody goes in the Gatorade facility to work out. Nobody goes in Gatorade facility to do anything really. It's too expensive to buy anything out of the Gatorade facility, and it's too time consuming to do anything that's, skill related for, skill boost and all that boost stuff. So that's something I definitely do not want to see coming to the redacted in 2K21 next gen. Again, I don't know the format the redacted is going to be like, but I definitely don't want that inside the format, because if it is, that'll be a major L and a waste of space. Number 4, pointless entertainment. We don't need pointless entertainment in 2K21 next gen in the redacted. We really don't. What do I mean by pointless entertainment in 2K21 current gen? I'm talking about arcade, all those arcade games that you cannot play, the arcade basketball shoot hoops game that has no incentives and no actual reason to play it. You know, for 2K21 redacted on next gen, they're gonna try to go all out with the entertainment. So entertainment is gonna be something they definitely look at in 2K21 next gen for the redacted. On top of that, it's a whole new console generation, so they're gonna go all out for that as well, because they want to grab as much people's attention as possible and keep people inside the redacted, because it's gonna be on next gen, like I said. But we don't need pointless entertainment in the redacted. In the redacted, they could possibly have us playing inside of a shopping mall like Linux Mall or something like that, and there could be pedestrians in the background, because they'll have more NPCs to be able to be on screen at once because it's next gen. So because of that, they might have us be able to have like a little mini arcade game again, like what we have right now in 2K Beach, except we can't play the 2K games at all when we inside the mall. It's 2K, man. By the time next gen and the redacted is out, they might have us playing in the redacted inside of a shopping mall, and then we have to sit in Santa's lap for the Christmas spirit. And we sit on Santa's lap, and he asks us trivia questions like how they have the trivia in the arcade, and he asks us which is the highest score in power forward of all time. And if we answer it right and we answer Karl Malone, then Santa says Merry Christmas. He get a Karl Malone skill boost for Christmas, and it ends up being a skill boost for like 5 games or something stupid. Like, don't do that, 2K, don't do that. 2K is gonna try to impress us with all the little intricate details in the redacted. 2K, don't do that with the details. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. But anyway, that's it for number 4. So now let's go to number 5, which is the biggest thing of all, and y'all probably know what that is by now. So anyway, on to number 5. Okay, now 2K, are you listening? You're not? Okay, cool. Anyway, at number 5, servers. 2K. Sir, we do not want to have bad servers. I'm tired of playing on 250 millisecond ping when I'm in the park, and I don't want that to happen to redacted. 2K, please buy new servers for the redacted. I'm begging y'all. I'm literally begging y'all right now. Like, please fix these servers in redacted. I know y'all going all out for the redacted, so there's no reason why y'all shouldn't go all out for the servers as well. I'm tired of lag spikes. I'm tired of missing my jump shots in the park / neighborhood because of lag spikes. I'm tired of playing with bad ping. I'm tired of playing. No, I don't got fiber internet, but we shouldn't have to have fiber internet or the best of the best internet to have a decent gaming experience in the redacted. Like, we really shouldn't. 2K, again, I know y'all gonna go all out with the redacted thing, so y'all should at the very least, at the bare minimum, go all out in the servers as well. Buy new servers for the redacted. I'm begging y'all. Nobody wants to play on bad servers anymore, including myself. I never wanted to begin with. And on top of that, y'all gonna have a whole lot of people that's gonna be new on next gen, because a lot of people skip current gen because they felt it was the same as 2K20. So for next gen, for the redacted, we do not want to have bad servers again. That's gonna turn off a lot of people to your. This is gonna be a lot of people's first 2K because it's on next gen. So you don't want to turn off a lot of people to your game by having bad servers. Servers is the foundation of the actual game itself when it comes to the online gaming experience. And nobody's going to be wanting to play in the next gen redacted on the type servers we got right now. Alright y'all, those are all the things I think we don't need in the redacted for 2K21 on PS5 and Xbox Series X. Y'all let me know in the comment section whether or not y'all agree with me or not. You know what I'm saying? If y'all agree, let me know in the comment section down below. If y'all disagree, let me know in the comment section down below for that as well. But anyway, with that being said, it's going to do it for the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. You can follow me on my social media on Twitter, Instagram, all the same at with Andre. Again, everything said in this video don't just apply to 2K21 on next gen. It can also apply to 2K22, 23, 24, 25, and etc. Because, we got a lot of time with this next gen. And on top of that, devs hard-headed, but they might finally come around later on and, implement what I said in this video in the later 2Ks on next gen. So, I don't know. But anyway, as I always say, subscribe if you're brand new, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. So, appreciate y'all for watching, and until next time, y'all stay safe and wear y'all mask. I'm out. Peace.